Hi guys,
Hey guys.
welcome back to our vlog channel. So today is Halloween and we're gonna be carving pumpkins today. And my brother is not in the camera, but he's gonna be over here, mystery hands, carving his own pumpkin as well. So
Give him a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up. There you go.
hello. They're all gonna recognize you from school. I saw your thumb. Alright, so we got some tools here. One for everybody. I'll take this one, and then because Victor is artistic, he's probably gonna do something crazy.
Definitely not.
You never know. But yeah, so we're just gonna carve pumpkins and I don't know, just chit chat. Do you clean pumpkins? You don't.
No.
Just get it out.
Unless you plan on eating it.
Like that. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I was gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to make, what's it called again? Kettle corn pumpkin seeds. So we're gonna save our pumpkin seeds and then try to make them into a little snack. I need Sharpies.
You need a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Sharpie.
What? Got too much. No. Ugh, mine's getting rotted.
Why? Because I'm taking so long to draw mine?
Oh,
Oh.
we got this like last week, all of our pumpkins. So, but it's not too bad.
I don't even know what to make.
We only have one Sharpie, so we have to be patient with each other. Why'd you put it on my pumpkin?
Oh, sorry.
Alright, now wait a minute.
Ah,
So they can't.
that's nasty.
So they can't get my fingerprint.
Mine's gonna look goofy.
Uber.
So for me, I always do the same pumpkin every year. And this is Victor's second time carving a pumpkin. Did you break it?
No.
Oh, here. I'll just finish my face later. But I'm a big fan of Halloween, the original movie. And
Sorry. Where's my
are
water?
you sick? Anyways. But yeah, so I just stick to that traditional pumpkin that they use in the movie. And that's what I always do. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
A regular face. See?
It's cute. What about you?
What about you, mystery man?
Our mystery guest.
Uh,
Changes to squeaky
I don't
voice.
know.
I'm gonna say her name.
Jorge.
Oh, brother.
That's who I am.
You can't tell him. It's your brother.
Too much information. That's classified.
That's a saying, brother.
Oh.
Brother. Oh, brother. Yeah, but, and then my mom, she got these goopers at the flea market that we went to, the last videos that we made. So, they are gonna come in handy. A little violent there. It's really early, so no trick-or-treaters are coming yet. So we have time to put these pumpkins out before it gets dark. Ooh! Save your seeds. Oh, I should get both. I just saw it on a video last night, so I thought it'd be fun to try since it's super easy. Not even your voice. My family's very shy. No, I'm just kidding. I feel creepy every time like I see my face. I told Victor while I was getting ready, I was like, I keep looking in the mirror and I'm creeping myself out. Because I'm scared of clowns. But I saw a picture of Demi Lovato that my mom showed me, and it looked really cute. Okay.
Perfect.
That's fish eyes.
Show it to the camera.
Look at this. Aww. That's cool.
That's cute.
1, 2.
Alright. Finally got mine off. This looks like something. Oh, maybe you should explain what you are for Halloween. Because not everyone is going to know.
Oh, that's right. I'm a rodeo clown.
A rodeo clown. So if you are from
Tejas.
Texas, you should know. And then I am the Pennywise. I don't know if I said that. What?
She's already carving the eyes.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't scoop out the seeds?
You just gotta cut the top and scoop out the seeds in with it.
Sorry, it's his first rodeo. No.
It's first round.
No. I should have told you I had these.
Oh, let me see
I'm
that.
holding out. Which one?
This one.
Oops. He's all over here using this little tiny one.
My hand.
No, I saw you using it. I thought while we're carving pumpkins that I'd tell a couple spooky stories, keep it festive. I have a couple ghost experience stories, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about and get everyone in the spooky mood. So, I guess, ew, my sleeve, that's spooky. Never mind. But oh, don't get the hair in there, stupid. That was me, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were calling me stupid.
No,
Live on camera. Everybody gets to hear it.
no, we don't. Anyway, so the ghost story I'll start with, I guess I'll start with the one that I had in high school. I tell that one a lot because it's just really creepy. So, the high school I went to, my little brother also goes to. So, like, of course I had to tell him about it. But that high school, I felt like it was kind of haunted. They always there was like this classroom that had like a face in it and everyone kind of knew about it. And I heard about it like throughout the time I was there. And then my senior year, I ended up having that classroom as my English class. And the teacher, or somebody had like brought it up to the teacher, like about the face in the wall. And she was like, oh yeah, like they said that this room's haunted because it has a demon face on the freaking wall that's behind her. And like her desk was literally like right there, and then behind was like a wooden wall, and it's like the type of wood where it's like, I don't know if you could see our table, but it's like that, like where it just had like little patterns in it that like, you know, just naturally there obviously. And then that face was like clear as day. It was like a demon face, and like everyone could see it, like when they looked at it. Like you can totally tell, like right off the bat, like it was like a demon, because it like there's no like other thing that you think of. And so it looked, what is that thing called? Like the pentagram, right? I think it's called a pentagram, but it's like the demon face where like everybody kind of like should know what that is. But it was really creepy, and it was like I was in that class like forever, and it was just like weird to have it there. So that same year, I had gone to I think it was like a homecoming football game, and me and my friends like stayed after, so obviously school hours, like it was like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and we're all waiting for our parents to pick us up, and we were waiting kind of like in this band room, and then it kind of like, people were like, their parents were coming, so like we ended up going outside. And while we're outside, we started talking about like ghost stories, and there's like a girl, and she started talking like, oh, like have you ever like played the Ouija board or something? And we're like, oh no, like we don't mess with that kind of stuff, and I would never ever, because that's just creepy and like scary, and I don't want to be haunted forever. So yeah, they were talking about it and telling ghost stories, and then they noticed, I think someone was missing, or somebody like had went inside or forgot something. I think it was that they forgot something in the classroom that we were waiting in, which was the band room. And so we went back inside, and when we went back in, the lights were all off, and it was just like the emergency lights, so it was like pretty dark. And so I had like went into like where the band room was, like the doorway, and then whenever I like looked in the doorway, it was like all the lights were off, obviously, but like you could kind of like see like the lines of like what's in there, or like, how do you say, like shadows? Like the shadow of like what the things that were in there. And then I ended up seeing like a kind of like a guy, like I'm pretty sure it was a guy figure, and he was like really tall, so it wasn't like a student, and then he had like no hair, so obviously, but it was really creepy. And I just remember like getting the chills, and I like screamed, and like my friend was there too, and she saw it with me, and like we both like started freaking out, and it was just like super scary. And so like we ran out like screaming at the girl that was all talking about the Ouija boards, and like saying how like you shouldn't be talking about that stuff, and it's not good to talk about it because this stuff happens. And like, yeah, so like we were all mad at her kind of. And so like we were telling the guy one guy that was hanging out with us there, and he's like kind of like not believing it. So we all like went together back in the building, and then he knew how to turn the lights on, so he went in the band room where I said I saw it, and he turned the lights on, and like nobody was there. Like it was just empty, and obviously there was nobody else in the building because like the doors were locked except for the one we were coming in and out of, and they would have to pass us. So obviously it was like a ghost or something. So it's like really creepy. But yeah, so I felt like that school was haunted for sure because of the demon face, and then seeing it for myself and feeling like all scared like that, like something was weird with that school.
I'm done.
Already? That's fast. Looks good.
Oh, this isn't my top.
Oh. Trying to steal my hat, sir?
Yeah. Here we go.
Yay! All I need is the little candle. We're not using real candles this year because I think last year it was like it made the pumpkin rot too fast. So we got these, yeah, we got these like battery ones. So it's gonna last longer and it won't rot. Tell me, trick-or-treaters.
Alright, go.
We got interrupted slightly with some trick-or-treaters, the first ones of the night, so yay! Victor scared them. Just kidding. No. Anyways, continuing with my ghost stories and my pumpkin. So the next one I have is related to a family member that's passed, and I've seen her, or she's made 2 appearances in my life. So I was about 3 or 4 years old, and my mom was home, and she was taking a nap in her room, and I was napping on the sofa in the living room. I remember I just like woke up, and like I was looking up, and I didn't move or anything because I was just like a kid and I wasn't rushing anywhere. And so I looked up, and then I saw this lady, and she was really, really short. Like she was barely tall enough to like be over the sofa, and she was like standing over, or like, yeah, I think she was like just standing there, and she was looking down at me, and she was just like smiling, you know, like real sweet. And I wasn't sure who she was, so of course I was like, what the heck, like who is that? And I didn't know, like I didn't recognize the face, so I was like kind of concerned or like worried. And she like just smiled, and she didn't do anything or say anything, and she was just like looking at me like for a long time. And then after
Hear that?
it's a ghost. No, but yeah, so like she just looked at me, and then like she just disappeared. And I remember that like whenever my mom woke up, or I think I just went to her room, and I told her like that I saw someone. I was like, is there somebody at the house? Like, do we have like company? And or like, but I was a kid, so I didn't say it all like that, but I was just like saying like, oh, it's like someone's in the living room. And she was just like, what do you mean? Because obviously, like, we didn't have anyone else there. And she was like, well, what did they look like? And I was describing her, and I said she was, like, super short, like, as tall as the sofa that we had. And she had, like, really short hair, like, to her neck. And then she was pretty tan, and, like, she was just, like, smiling at me. And she had, like, curly hair and all that stuff. And so, like, my mom was kind of just, like, shocked because, like, whenever I was telling her, she was, like, kind of, like, I guess putting the pieces together that she kind of had an idea of who it was. And so I think, like, the next day or something that she showed me a picture of her grandma, and she, like, was like, oh, is this the lady that you saw? And I was just like, yeah, like, that's the lady that I saw. And of course, like, she had passed, like, you know, like, before I was born. So she kind of was, like, freaking out and just like, oh my god, like, you saw my grandma. And I thought that was crazy too. And, like, I mean, I was little, but, like, whenever she explained it to me when I was older, I was kind of, like, creeped out, like, oh my god, like, that's crazy. So I did see her. And then, like, about 3 or 4 years ago, it was my mom's birthday, and we were, like, you know, Snapchat was, like, a thing, like, already. And so it was her birthday, and I was taking a picture with her with, like, the little popular flower crown filter on, and, like, it was just me and my mom in the picture, and, like, I had, like, it facing like that, and my hands are dirty, but I'm all looking at it like, ew. But I had my camera like this, and then my mom was, like, to the side of me, and then, like, the flower crown was on me, and then it moved. It was, like, before they did it, like, or right, like, before it was on 2 people, like, it could only be on 1 person at a time. And so, like, it was on me, and then smiling, and then my mom, and she was smiling, and then I moved it because, like, her balloons were behind her, so I was, like, moving the camera to, like, see her balloons. And then, like, we noticed that, like, the filter had jumped onto somebody right next to my mom, and there was nobody there. It was just the balloons, and it was, like, a filter, and, like, so my mom's, like, my height, and, like, the filter was, like, right here, like, right next to her, and it was, like, all short, and, like, it was just really weird. I'm all getting chills telling but, like, so she, like, was all, like, smiling. She's like, oh my god, or somebody said oh my god in the video. I'm gonna try to find it, so, like, if I could insert it, but it was really crazy. And so, like, it was probably her again. Like, we had a feeling because, like, family members visit on your birthday, like, it's a known thing. And she's like, yeah, and she's, like, super short, so, like, who else is, like, short that's passed? And I've obviously had encounters with her already, so it's pretty cool that, like, she visited again, but at the same time, like, spooky. So, but yeah, so I did see her several times, and it's pretty creepy. Hi, whoever's with us. Hello, it's probably your grandma. Ah! Oh my god! So, Victor, do you have any scary stories?
Not really, but I have this one that was kind of creepy. It was like when I was younger, a senior in high school. I was up real late at night, and I kept hearing somebody walk through the hallway, and so I opened my door to see if somebody was trying to play tricks on me or whatever. And then, so when I did that, I heard someone call my name, but when I looked, I ran out to the hallway real quick because I saw the shadow walking away, and that's about it.
That's so creepy.
Yeah.
Dang. Does your house have, like, that kind of stuff happening all the time?
Yeah.
I remember your mom told me that, cause
Yeah, my great grandma.
yeah. So our grandmas haunt us.
They don't haunt us.
They
They
just
visit
love us
us.
so
They visit us.
They love us too much to leave us. No. That's crazy. Okay, everyone, so this is how the pumpkins came out. This is mine. This is Victor's, and this is my little brother's. He forgot a nose, but it looks cute, so it's a baby. Now we're gonna place them outside and record how it looks. And then this is them outside. They came out really good. Love it. There you go. Ooh. So that was our vlog for Halloween. We hope you enjoyed and everyone have a safe and awesome Halloween. Bye.
Later, Gator.
Little brother says bye.